I was feeling a little out of my element earlier today and attempting to make a video while I was doing some bookbinding at my parents' house. And I was realizing in that moment that I felt out of sorts for a couple different reasons. One, I wasn't so sure how comfortable I felt making a video with my face on it. And here I am, making it now, trying to get at my own place. Um, really hoping that that starts to settle my nerves a bit because it is pretty nerve-wracking trying to put myself out there. I still feel uncomfortable on camera. I imagine that's going to change as I make more videos, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I was trying to make a video earlier today about the worst advice that I ever got. And I was talking with my therapist earlier today about the difference between advice that I've gotten from other people and the advice that I've given myself. And I think the worst advice that I've ever gotten was given to me by myself. And that was really eye-opening for me. It was hard to understand at first because who wants to be their own worst enemy? But here I am. I think a lot of us would have had something similar, is that despite having really bad advice from certain people, I think the worst advice that we all tend to give is the one where we convince ourselves that we're not worth it, or that we're not worthy of anything if what we make or what we do isn't perfect. I think that's kind of just a part of the human experience my therapist is telling me about, because I keep forgetting that like other people have experiences too. I know it's the whole idea about being empathetic and conscious of other beings around me, but at the same time, it's easy to forget that this is just my little world inside my head, you know? I think the worst piece of advice that I ever got from myself was that I was only as good or only worth as much as whatever I could make or do. And so I always held this as a really high standard, to be as good at school as I possibly could, and I was awful at school. I was awful. Sorry, math. This is why I went to art school. I was terrible at school, and I always felt like such a failure because of it. And when I finally figured out that there was something that I was good at in art, I immediately thought that that was because I had value in art, because I had skills in something that I could receive praise for. Let me get that in there. That was what I was meant to do, and that was what gave me value. Like the things that I was doing were more valuable than I myself. I think that's still a point that I'm contending with right now, even as I stitch notebooks for a small business. But from what I've been working on in therapy, I know that's not true. The things that I make and the things that I do are enough because I made them. And that was a it's still a tough lesson to learn. It's a tough lesson to recognize and also follow through on. Because even in this moment now, I'm not sure I'm doing things right, but I'm trying to give myself the grace to try. Um, and let the trying be enough. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's why I'm making this video in my living room without perfect camera equipment and all the things that I would have tried to self-sabotage myself with earlier. And I mean, I still catch myself doing that stuff all the time, as I imagine you guys do too. There's always something that you're trying to hold yourself back from because you're afraid of failure. But even in that time right there, I made this nice little notebook, or at least a book block for it. And I'm not saying that the advice that I got was bad because it was from me. but the advice was bad because I listened to myself for way too long, like 30 years. I think this whole process of making these notebooks and just being more creative has been really... There's a fly in here. There's a fly in here now. I haven't been able to catch it yet. I had to re-review the video to see where I left off because I honestly didn't remember. But long story short, I think it's just really important to let yourself off the hook from yourself every once in a while, and I'm trying to be more cognizant of that. I hope you do too. And whatever you're doing today, I hope it's going great.